Hi, my name is Kevin Goode and welcome to my channel. On this particular playlist we are learning beginning Hebrew. The last couple of times we learned some new vocabulary. Today we're going to learn about the Shoresh and we're going to use the verb to write. Okay, so let's jump on in. Alright, so here we have the Shoresh. It's spelled in Hebrew, Shin, Vav, Resh, and Shin. Shoresh. In English, Shoresh, Shoresh, or Shoresh. Alright. And what is the Shoresh? The Shoresh are Hebrew verbs that are based on a 3 or 4 letter consonant root, okay? That means you can take 3 or 4 letters that are consonants, not the vowels, and you can take those letters and you can figure out what the meaning of the word is. That's why the Shoresh is pretty important, because you could grab a book and then you can look through that book and it can say, it'll give you the meanings of each of the words, and then as you're reading through something, say if you pick up the Bible and you read some of the Old Testament, you can basically pick out some of the words and the meanings of those words just by finding the Shoresh of the word. Okay, so here we're going to take katav, and katav means he wrote, and so we're going to use this verb and we're going to kind of break it down so you can see what I mean. All right, so don't get frightened when you see multiple letters. If you can pick out a couple, like either 3 letters or 4 letters, more often than not you can figure out what the word means. So katav, which means he wrote, and that's a simple active. So here we have the meaning here, the verb quality, and then we have the root. So katav, he wrote, simple active, okay? Niktav, and that was, it was written. Nikatav, and that's a simple passive, okay? Like, you know how in English, he wrote. He had written, you know, passive, active, depends on how you want to frame it. So kitev was he engraved, and that's active. He's actively, and he had actively engraved or did something. Kutav, it was engraved. And so once again, we're going back to the passive. Kutav, it was engraved, okay? So we have katav, niktav, kitev, kutav, okay? All right, so let's keep going forward. Next, we have, once again, and we have some more, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, once again, and 4. So we have a lot of letters, but it doesn't matter. We're still looking for the kaf, taf, and vet, okay? So first, hiktiv, and that is he dictated, okay? And that's a causative active. So, but we are still looking for those 3 letters, and those 3 letters are helping us to understand what this general word means. So don't get frightened when you see a word with a lot of letters. So next we have hiktavta, which is you dictated, and that's causative active, okay? Then we have huktav, and that was dictated, and that's passive once again. Huktav was dictated, hiktavta, you dictated, okay? And then we have the intensive or the reflexive, like I did something, or he had done something, or somebody had done something. So hit katav, hit katav, okay? Hit katav, he wrote, or he corresponded. And a lot of times I like to use this because this makes it, basically I wrote or I corresponded, so that it reflects back on me, so that makes it a little bit easier to understand. Hit katavti, I wrote, I corresponded, okay? So hit katav is he wrote or he corresponded. Hit katavti is I wrote or I corresponded, okay? Once again, even though this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters, wait, how do I write 7? Okay, 5, 7, it's easier, I can't do it with the other hand. 7 letters, we're still only looking for the 3 letters. Okay, kaf, taf, and vet, okay? And that helps us to understand. So as you learn more Shoresh, it makes it a lot easier. That's it for today. Thank you guys for joining. Remember, if you like the content on this channel, please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you'll know when I release new content. Thanks again for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day.